Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to City Skylines Xbox One Edition. I certainly hope you're having a wonderful day because my day could be going a little bit better. Just to put it out there, my day could be going a little bit better. I'm ill. I'm feeling incredibly nasal. My throat's a bit sore. I'm currently sipping some green mint tea. It's delicious and it's doing wonders for me feeling sick, but I am feeling a little bit sick today, so I do hope you're having a better day than my day is currently going, because my day could be a little bit better. But with that said, today's going to be an exciting day for Nerdsdale, because we are going to be hitting 7,500 people, which is number one. Number one is going to unlock us a new area, and number two is going to get us the metro, but number three, the biggin', it gets us high-density residential and commercial zones as well as office zones, which, that's big. That's big. That's big news right there, because that's going to let us do some pretty cool stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select this area, and I'm going to start filling it in with some more residential zoning. Because obviously this is the suburb that we made, I believe, last episode. I don't quite remember it off the top of my head. I've been sleeping really weird lately, which is part of the reason I'm ill. I have got basically man flu, to put it bluntly. I'm not as ill as I think does that make sense? I'm not as ill as I'm acting, I guess. I have been lying around all day just feeling sorry for myself. That's kind of what I'm getting at here. I am ill, just in my heart, I don't think I'm ill enough to be making excuses, but I'm still throwing out there that I'm ill. The point is, I don't have a point. I've completely forgotten my train of thought. So we're just gonna focus on getting 7,500 people in here today, and we're gonna hope for the best. Basically, we're hopefully gonna get those 7,500 people. I think while we're waiting, what I'm gonna do is go ahead and start throwing in some more roads. I probably should throw in some roads with bicycle lanes, because I do want people to bike around here. I think that'd be nice. So I think what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to select this, and I'm going to upgrade the roads here to have bicycle lanes on them, because I think that's a pretty good idea. I think getting some bicycle lanes around here is going to be for the best. So we're going to go up to about there. We'll not go, well, actually we could go to there because they can cross over at that point. So that's not a bad idea. We'll upgrade this whole stretch as well. And what I think I'll also do is upgrade these bits. So they don't have grass on them, they have bicycle lanes, and I like that. I think that's going to be kind of nice. I think that's it. I mean, sure, it's getting rid of the grass-lined streets of the neighborhood, but it's bike lanes, man. Everybody likes bike lanes. Everybody needs bike lanes. It's going to make the place much, much better. Let's go ahead and get some free-form roads over here. Now, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a free-form road off of about here, and curve it out like this a little bit, and curve it up to about there. I think should be good. Now we do need to upgrade this road as well, so let's go ahead and get that done whilst we're here. So upgrade all of that, upgrade that little stretch, and upgrade that stretch too. Now people can bike around here on the footpaths if they so desire, but the main roads have bicycle lanes, so hopefully that's going to keep them really happy. Now let's head back over here and get ourselves some more freeform roads to come off of this. So what I'm thinking is we go about there, and we'll just come out a little bit to, let's maybe get a better angle here. Somewhere like that, and a little bit further sort of to there, I think could be nice. Then I'd like to do similar just over here. So bring this road sort of off of there, curve it that way, and then give it a nice big curve out towards the highway. That looks fine to me. And then maybe just one more coming off of this bit just up here, sort of curving a little bit down like that, and around, and over to about there. So that's going to give us a nice bit of residential zoning. I would like to get a little bit more in here. So I think I'm going to slightly bring it down, and I'm going to bring it like that. And then that's everything that's going to come off of that stretch of road, because the rest of it's going to come from down here, because I think that's going to split the traffic quite nicely. And it should mean that people can get around here super, super easily. So let's go and bring this up to about there. And we'll curve it a little bit like that. And I like it. I do. So we'll go ahead and get the regular old roads. We are super close to 7,500 people in here. We're at 7,482 currently. So by the time I'm done with these roads, I'm expecting to be at 7,500. So there's a road, and I might just leave that space blank. Alternatively, I could just do this, which sort of works as well. So there we go. Not bad. I like it. That was perfect timing. That was perfect timing right there. We got the new area, we got the policies, we got the metro, but we also got that high density zoning. Let's give this a shot. Let's get some high density zoning in here. I'm excited. Properly excited. So let's select some space and let's begin here. Let's just clear out that space and replace it with high density stuff. Then we'll see how that goes. And I'll do the same here with residential. So that whole strip can be cleared out. Just all along there. And we'll put some high density residential stuff in there. Eventually, this whole strip going up the middle here will obviously be high density. Most of this will be high density at some point as well. But for the time being, I think that'll do the job. Now, that is going to hurt the population. It is worth throwing that out there. That is absolutely going to hurt the population. I also don't expect it to grow super quickly because we do have a lot of zoned residential space over here. But I'll make it work. I'll absolutely make it work. Now let's go ahead and connect some of this space over here to the various roads. So I reckon I want to go and do something like that. A bit of a curve. I like a bit of a curve in a road. Railroads have curves. That's what I always say. I've always said that railroads have curves. I'm pretty sure I have said that before, if I'm honest. I'm pretty sure that's not an original joke, but I've done so many City Skylines videos that finding the specific video that I made that joke in originally is going to be really difficult. But I mean, if you do it, if you happen to find it, like if you're going through my back catalog of City Skylines videos and you happen to find the video when I originally made the railroads have curves joke, then do let me know, because I'm curious. That might have been that could have been a Transport Fever video, actually. Now that I think about it, because it could have been like a railroads, like a trains joke. Look, it's not a good joke to begin with. I'm just trying to find where it started. Okay, it's not my best. It's not one of my best. Is what I'm getting at. Now let's go ahead and connect those together like that. And that loops around there kind of nicely. I think I would like to try and bring a pathway just up this way a little bit. Just ever so slightly. So that's going to come up to about there, I think. And we'll connect it to about there. Now that looks kind of nice. It connects the whole way through. I would like to connect that to about there, just so it connects to that main road. And I think I'd also like to bring a connection through like that. So that connects to the main road. Now that looks pretty cool to me. I don't think I'll bother connecting the ends of these roads over here just yet, but I like how that's looking. I think that looks pretty cool. Now, does that have water? That's the real question here. It does not. So let's get some pipes underneath all of this particular area. I'm also not certain that this is even part of the district, which it might very well not be. And if it isn't, then we are going to need to make it part of the district, because we do want the old time policy in here. We do want to encourage biking as well. And I'm definitely hopeful that we can turn this into a really nice residential space. I am going to put some parks over here. I think we'll probably end up at the high school here at some point. But I think I'll go ahead and get the parks in here right away. So we can get stuff like the tennis courts, which I think would be kind of nice, sort of there-ish. So tennis courts can go there. That'll cheer everybody up. We can throw in something like the park with trees, which is bloody enormous. Good lord. It could go up there, but that's going to be a total waste. We have a large playground, which, can I fit it in there? Oh, let me fit it in there. That would be perfect for it, but it's not going to let me, is it? We'll put it there. So the large playground now exists. And I think I'd like to go ahead and connect that little dirt path there. I think that'd be kind of nice. So do that kind of thing. There we go. Now that doesn't currently have electricity, but that's okay. I'm not too worried. Have we got high density? Oh, it's European. Well, that confirms my theory that this is a European theme that we've got here. I guess these old brick industrial buildings probably gave that away a little bit. Speaking of industry, Prospect Park. Oh, you're so abandoned. People just don't like working in Prospect Park. They just don't have a good time over here. But that's okay. We'll fix it eventually. That's what we're working towards. We're working towards getting people to work in Prospect Park. Now, we do have metro stations currently. And I'm curious as to what I can do with them. Because, you know what? I have an idea. I have an idea. And I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm curious. So I want a metro station there. And I want a metro station there as well. And I'd like a metro station there. And then I'd like another one. I'm going to put them every sort of block if I can. So there. And then I'd like one there. That's fine. That one's a little bit weird, but I guess it is on an avenue, so that kind of makes sense. That's okay. Then I want one there. And obviously I can't get one there. So what I'll do is put it a little bit closer. Now that's fine. Then one goes there, and we'll get another one sort of over here this time. So this one's going to go a little bit further away, which is okay. So that goes there. Then we want to go up this side of everything, and it's going to be a little trickier to get them every block here, so we'll sort of space them out a little bit further this time, just because we can. That one's going to go right there, and then that's going to connect to that one. So what I've done is I've made a big square. Obviously, you can sort of tell what I've done. Now, if you've seen me play Cities Skylines before, you might be aware of what I'm doing. You will have seen a very similar layout to this in my vanilla Let's Play, which was a completely unmodded PC Let's Play of Cities Skylines that I ran on the channel a couple of months ago, I think, at this point. I'd highly recommend checking it out. It was a bunch of fun to do. But the challenge there was to play Cities Skylines having relied on mods for so long at that point. And one of the things I did, I think, it wasn't my vanilla. No, sorry, I'm completely wrong. It was not my vanilla Let's Play. It was my Tornado Country Let's Play, which was... that's one of the scenarios from the Natural Disasters DLC. So no, it wasn't the vanilla Let's Play whatsoever, and I do apologize for the mistake. Now let me go ahead and just demolish a couple of these, because the spacing's a little bit weird on them. We'll go ahead and throw that one just there instead. And we can connect that up, and hopefully we can connect this one as well. We cannot, because the slope is way too steep. Anything I can do about that? I can go horizontal, which it's not a huge fan of either, to be honest. Yeah, getting that slope is gonna be a little bit tricky. That's a heck of a slope right there. What if I was to go sort of at a very shallow angle? That works. Now here's the thing, and this is something I guarantee someone's gonna comment about this, because they'll have not watched to this point in the video. I am fully aware that this kind of layout is horrendously unrealistic for a metro line. I am fully aware that trains cannot actually make a full 90-degree turn. I know. But here's the thing. I don't need to care about that because I'm not actually going to see the trains do that. This is efficient. I know it's not realistic, but I also happen to know that it's relatively efficient. So we're doing it this way, and you're going to have to deal with that. Now let's go ahead and get more stops just around here. And we'll connect all of this up, and I'm pretty sure that this will eventually work. Now, something I will eventually do with this as well is bring a line that sort of goes the whole way through the city, so you can go from the top left to the bottom right, or top right to the bottom left. In the middle here, for example, there's going to be a station just across the road from this one. So those stations are going to be good places to transfer lines, which is something these people are all going to want to do. So this metro system, it works. It it does absolutely work. This might be a little bit big, what we've done here. Usually I would go a little bit smaller on the metro systems, which honestly I could do. I could divide it like here if I really wanted to, which I'm tempted. I'm definitely tempted to divide up the metro systems, but we'll see how that one goes. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll divide them up here. So that can live there. That's fine. We'll put one over here by this one. And that's going to be okay. Then I do want one, say, there, rather than directly opposite the other one. And then one there, just to shake things up a little bit. Now, some of these are going to be a bit weird because we don't actually have roads over here. But I'll make it work. I am going to put a metro station just right by those bus stops, which is completely fine by me. And we're going to just run a bunch of metro stations up to here as well. Now, my thinking here... Oh, we're out of power. We're having some issues. That's okay. I'll make it work. It's not a big deal. Now, what I'm thinking here is I would actually like to divide this area up a little bit. I think that'd be a really good idea. So, I'd like a metro station there. And I can't get one there, annoyingly. So we'll get it there instead, and we'll bulldoze that one. So get me another metro station. Let me put it... it's not going to go perfectly in the middle there, is it? Well, that is a bit of a pain. A bit of a pain, excuse me. I guess we'll just put it right there, and that'll be fine. So we'll figure that out in a minute. Are we actually having power problems? What's the big deal here? Oh, we are. Okay. Well, let me come over here. Oh, you're on fire. You know, that would explain it. That, oh, you have to go the whole way around here to get there as well, don't you? Okay, well, good luck. I do want to get some better power plants in here, though. I feel like that might be a good idea. So let's throw a power plant, there and there. Now, those are obviously expensive, but they're going to generate a lot of electricity, so I'm not too worried about that. A lot of people without power at the moment. I mean, that'll happen when the coal plant catches fire, but I don't think we need to worry about it. So let's go ahead and connect all of this together and see what kind of layout we're going to get for this ridiculous metro system, which I'm fully admitting is ridiculous just by the way. I'm aware it's dumb, but I'm also aware that it usually works. Let's bulldoze that. Let's bring this over to here and go like that. The idea with this metro system, by the way, is that everything is self-contained. That's the point. Every line, other than very specific lines, every line is, it's not going to sort of repeat, in different areas. I don't know a good way to explain this. Every line is independent. It goes around one neighborhood, and that's all it does. There are stations where lines will meet, for example, in the way that, you know, two trains will stop here going in opposite directions. Occasionally, there will be a station where two lines might meet. In this case, what we've got is stations opposite each other, which will be just as useful for transferring as having two different lines going to two different places that happen to meet in one station. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. I hope as well that you'll actually you'll see. If this doesn't work, this is going to be really embarrassing. But I'm hopeful that you'll sort of see this working soon enough, and that you'll get what I'm talking about. Or you can go back and watch the Tornado Country Let's Play and you'll see it in action there as well. It's a very similar system. So we'll get some lines going around here. I'm pretty sure in that I was a bit neater with my placement of metro stations though. I'm also pretty sure that I had a lot more of them and I had much more demand for that kind of thing. But this right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is called future-proofing. The idea here is that this might not be all that useful right now, but eventually people will be craving this kind of thing. So we'll see how that goes. We're obviously losing a considerable amount of money at the moment, which really isn't ideal, but eventually we are hopefully gonna see a lot of people using the metro. I expect that this will become a very busy space right here. So much so that I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change that little stretch of road to have grass on it. Because then people can cross over there. And I feel like that makes a bit more sense. It's just going to make things a little bit easier for everybody. Hopefully. Hopefully that'll make things a little bit easier for everybody. We'll see what happens with it. But if we have a look and just keep an eye on public transport, it really, it should do some good stuff. Especially the one over here by the train station. I definitely expect that to be quite a busy line. Interestingly, it looks like there might be... No, I was going to say there's a bug. There isn't a bug. I was going to say there's a bug where people are getting off of trains and they haven't got a color on them, but I realize that makes sense because they're not technically on a line. A lot of people down there that are dark green, a lot of people are... Not that many people are blue. If we look a little further up, not a lot going on there either. But I mean, the lines, they're getting used. They're definitely getting used, so I'm hopeful. I'm really, really hopeful. A couple of people waiting down there. A couple of people waiting down there. I imagine this place being super busy. I really do. There's a lot of people waiting for buses here, so I have to imagine that that line will eventually get super busy. Now, looking at this space over here, it's not really grown much, but I have to imagine that's probably because of the fact that we have a lot of high-density space coming up here. Which, I mean, it is going to give us a nice little population boom, but it is going to slow the development of the green district, which I didn't expand. So, let's expand the green district a little bit. Just out to there. We'll bring it right up to the edge of the thing. Bring it down to there. And then just fill all of it in. Nice and simple, just fill the whole thing in. And like I've said before, the idea of the green district is to do two things. It is to encourage biking in this particular neighborhood, and it's also for the old town policy, which will stop people from coming off of the highway to potentially use the green district as a shortcut so that they can go through the green district and get back onto the highway at a later stage. The old town policy will stop them from doing that. Because what it says is, nope, if you're not going to somewhere in this district, you are not welcome in this district, so get lost, buddy. That's the point of the old town policy. Now let's have another little look at public transport. I'm probably being really impatient here, but I really want to see this thing do good. I really do. I am seeing a decent... Actually, yeah, there's a lot of people getting off of the trains there. Trains are a little difficult to see because they're highlighted in white for some reason, rather than being the color of the line that they're on. That's odd. A couple of people waiting there as well. A few people up here. Yeah, it's definitely getting some use. 41 people per week, apparently. 657 on the buses. I imagine those numbers will change relatively quickly. I imagine we'll see those numbers change fairly quickly. Now let's go ahead and just bulldoze a few of the abandoned buildings around here. How much power are we generating, by the way? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. Let's bulldoze you guys. Because they're really not needed anymore. And I guess we could put something in there. I don't know what we could put in there, but we could put something. We could do... nothing really. There's not really much to go in there. We have some parks. We have the Statue of Shopping. We have the Statue of Wealth. Do we not have the Statue of Wealth? Building already exists. Yeah, we do. But we have the Statue of Shopping. Which, I mean, if I can get it in there in the middle, which I actually can, let's do that. Let's get the Statue of Shopping there. Then let's get rid of the zoning in that space. And just turn this into like a little public park, I guess. I like me a good public park, so this, I don't mind this. There we go. Just something kind of simple like that. It's a nice big open space. You drive along here and it's like, oh my god, I'm going under the parks and then back out over here. It looks nice. I really like that, actually. We could also do with a path going that way. And a path going that way, that's for sure. And technically we could bring some paths down here as well if we wanted to get rid of this building. Which I don't really mind doing. Because I think having some paths go there would be a really good idea. So those buildings are... well, they're sort of isolated at this point. They're not in amazing spots. Can I do this as well? Like, will that actually connect? Yeah, it sort of does. Okay, well that works. Gonna have a couple of buildings in those corners. We got some paths so people can just walk the whole way through there, which I think is gonna be an absolutely beautiful thing to see. We got this old geezer over here just out for his afternoon stroll. And I have to say, even though we've not really done... let's be honest, we haven't done a heck of a lot. We've expanded the Green District a little bit, and we've got some metro in here. But I think, ladies and gentlemen, I am gonna leave it there for today. I know this episode is another short one, but I'm ill, man. The show must go on, but the show must not go on for too long as such to destroy my voice, because the show must then go on in a day or two. The show must continue to go on, is the point that I'm making. So, thank you kindly for watching. Tomorrow is Monday. If you're watching this video and the day goes out, tomorrow is Monday. Or it might already be Monday if you're in Australia. The point is, Monday is my day off. So I don't post videos on Monday, so the cities will be back in a day or two when I'm feeling a little bit better as well. My plan for my day off is to sleep a lot like no one has ever slept before. By the way, if you happen to watch both videos on the channel today, the second one is going to be another brick in the mall, and you're going to hear a lot of complaining about me being sick because I recorded it before I recorded this video, and I was slightly more sick when doing that one. So today's video is brought to you by me being ill. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for today. Thank you kindly for watching. This has been, what, Cities Skylines Xbox One Edition Part 9? I think it's Part 9. Either way, thank you kindly for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!